Welcome everyone, I'm Alison with Continental Bead Suppliers. We are a one-stop resource for aspiring and professional designers, craft and bead stores along with dropshipping businesses. Here at Continental Beads, we're excited to share inspiring video tutorials on our YouTube channel that feature stunning assortments of chains and findings from our extensive inventory. For pleasure or profit, we're here to kickstart your creativity and support you in whatever way we can. So thanks for joining me today. Talisman Tassel Necklace is an eclectic collection of our stunning chains, charms and other elements that come together to create a very special story to adorn your neck. Shine and matte finishes complement the visual feast of this gold adornment, which would look equally stunning in a silver finish. Talisman assemblages tell a story. We hope that this one, using basic techniques, will be a springboard for you to create your story with any number of our special chains and charms. For our Talisman Tassel Necklace, we'll be using 16 inches of our Pignose Mariner chain. The part number is CH-942. One toggle clasp, the part number is CBS11330. About 2 inches, which is 4 links of our bezel chain. The part number is CH-154. One triangular cubic zirconia charm pendant. The part number is K110. 2 inches of our cable chain, which has been cut into 2 9-link lengths, which is basically an inch each. The part number is CH-819. One textured round link connector. Part number is K47. One cubic zirconia charm pendant. Part number is K111. 2 inches of our rhinestone cup chain. Part number is CH-852. 2 rhinestone chain connector ends. The part number is RCON2. One 2-inch 20 gauge head pin. Part number is H/P2. 5 4mm 21 gauge jump rings, part number is JR4, and 5 6mm 21 gauge jump rings, the part number is JR6. All of these will be listed in the links below so that you can go directly for ordering. We'll also be using a 6 to 8mm bead. Any shape, any bead will work. So I've just got a little glass pearl here. A bead cap if you'd like. Tools will be 2 pairs of flat nose pliers, 1 pair of round nose pliers, flush cutter and a ruler. So I'm going to begin by just moving some of these things out of the way first. So I've got a little bit more space here. I'm going to be starting with the bezel chain and the little triangular pendant piece here. We'll take one of the 4mm jump rings, and this will go together really quite quickly, and connect it onto the bezel chain. There we go. Just make sure that you get all these jump rings fastened nicely so that finer bits of metal on links don't cause something to fall out. So that's one piece done. The next one that we're going to do is with the textured link. So I'm going to take a 4mm ring again. We're going to connect it onto the textured link and one piece of the chain, the last link on one piece of the chain. And remember, all of these parts that I'm using here are all available for drop shipping. So you can certainly go to the website and have a little look at that. Let's connect the other end on here. I just love these type of talisman assemblages. It's there are so many options for you to create. So So again, just make sure that this is closed nicely. And then one more 4mm ring. And we're going to put the little pendant piece onto that. Got to have some sparkle here. Let's close that up. So here's the second little chain we've got going on here. So the next one is going to be with the cup chain. So first of all, we need to add the connector ends on here. So can be a little bit fiddly, but just take the last link of the cup chain and put it into the cup here. I usually like to hold this with the plier because there always seem to be fingers and thumbs here. And I'm just going to put the plier over and draw the little prong thing down over the crystal. Don't press too hard because you don't want to crack the crystal, but the metal goes down quite nicely, so that's on there quite firmly. We'll do the same for the other end. And just pop this in. Oops. So again, I like to hold the ring end with my other plier and just come over, gently press the prong down. There we go. So the next bit is going to be this bead that we have. I'm using this glass pearl. So just pop this onto the head pin. And I just like to add a little bit extra, so I happen to have a bead cap here. So I'm going to form an open loop. So I'm going to snip this off here. Take my round nose pliers and just bring this forward this way. So I like to have some movement in this. I'm going to use the 4mm, the last 4mm jump ring on here. Attach it to the end of the cup chain, one end, and then add the pearl to it. So you can see this is all looking very pretty here. Now I'm going to attach the bar and the loop end to the mariner chain here. So I'll be using the 6mm rings with that. So let's open this first one up. Pop this in here and I'll add the loop on just here. Close that jump ring up. Make sure that's caught there. And do the same thing with the bar on this other end. And close that. So all we have left to do now is to connect this, what's going to become a tassel, onto the loop here. So if I take another 6mm ring, and we'll connect. You can put this on in any order you like, so I think I'm going to work this way. So pop this onto here. Now the next one, I'm just going to give a little bit of breathing space. So I'm going to put this piece on next. So I'll take another 6mm ring. May need to just open this a wee bit more. Pop this one on here. Close that up. And then the last one, with the last 6mm ring, we'll go on with the bezel chain. Oh, didn't open that one far enough. So let's just open it a wee bit further. And here we have this piece. So you can always add more chain and elements to the piece. You can vary the lengths. There's so many options, but I think this gives such a pretty effect with just this little bit of sparkling dangly bits hanging down like that. So this is Talisman Tassel Necklace. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a thumbs up. If you subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell, you'll be sure to receive more great content from Continental Bead Suppliers. See you next time.